How you doing, Ralphy here, Ralfy Customs. Another bit of a vlog. So if you follow along, you'll see that I've mounted this Clicktronic gear change on our Dennis's Buell that we've done the top tube and front rails on. 4 overs, 4 up, 4 out kind of thing. I don't think it was quite 4 out, but there you go. I've come in this morning, I've redone this, I've debulked it, and I've put a little flat, I've machined a little step in it that now fouls on this, like so. That should deter it from spinning. Not that I think it ever would. You know, this moves really freely, and that's the only twisting force is going to be there, and that's on a proper fucking rose joint, like so. Happy days with that. Another thing that I've redone off camera is it had these spacers kind of bodged in there. Look, probably went that way. Don't know how they went now. I don't know if it makes any fucking difference, but they are to space the bottom of the side stand out, the jiffy stand, so the bike leans over a bit like, so it's been lowered. So someone's put them in there, as opposed to fucking about warming this up and bending it and stuff, which is all right, you know, it's a good idea, but not very well executed in my humble opinion. So what I've done is made a couple of these, look, that are going to sit on there like that, and that'll give it the angle of the dangle. Again, not perfect, but it's all right. It's better than it was. So I've just got to give them a quick clean up, deburr, and then bolt them in place just to make sure that they work like. So of course we forgot there's a cutout for one of the fucking side stand bolts, didn't we? So I'm just gonna finish this off like with a fly cutter if I can engage fucking worm gear, which I don't seem to be able to. Alright, here we fucking go then. Feed in, chop down, just a very light clean up pass. Job's a good one. Sorted, let's chop that part out. Now, it's got that bit of a scallop. There goes that, look. And misses this mountain. That mountain there. So happy days. There we fucking go. Look, it's just in there. I need to just take that corner off because there's always something. But you can see them wedges work all right, and that kicks this out more. So the bike will lean over a little bit more than it would without it. Happy days. We're about there now. Ready to strip, finish welding, fettle up, get it off to the shop blasters. Deconstruction begins. So we're obviously off the fucking table. Front end's out now. Our Dennis has come back after I've rebuilt them, new forks, tubes, seals, blah blah blah. He might have them powder coated, so I'm going to have to pull them apart again. I don't think I'm going to be happy using the seals the second time round, although they'll only be removed and refitted, and then again they're not expensive, so you know, we'll see about it. I'm just going to get the back wheel out and then try and wrestle this fucking lump out on my own, so I can get this frame welded and fettled, and what I think might be the last bit of engineering. If you remember, the steering stops got sheared off with the fucking struggle that I had doing the fucking doodah, getting the tubes out, fork tubes out. Someone's already kindly broken a tap off in one, nothing to do with me, but there's one there remaining, and I'm going to reclaim these two. They are M5 countersunk stainless, which I've got in special to do once I get them threads. It might be a milling machine fucking job, which is no hardship, because I do love the old girl, don't I? You know what I mean? How could you not? Righto, so we have welded and smoothed. That is completed. We've taken off this, whatever it was, carbuncle thing on there as well while we're at it. It's ready now to go off to shot blasting. Not sure what that is, but I'm going to do my best to fill that for him. I know it's an hole, I don't know why it's there. What else is there? That's about it, I think. Oh, I need to take that little tack mark off there. I wanted to look at this bracket. I can do that when it comes back from the shot blasters though. And all this. This is just rough as fuck. I didn't do this, obviously. But I'll smooth that off a bit now, I think. Before it goes off. It's a bit blasted. Take that trim off. And take these rubbers out. These are oil tank rubbers. So, that's them out, because the shot blaster won't be too concerned. I will bung off. I'll bollock the bolt in there. I'll bung off the headstock because it's got the inner bearing races in, and I might put some bolts in there, but probably not. I think them threads will be alright. It's just that's a really fine thread. I don't want to fucking get a load of shit in there. Right, so that is now foggy lens. All blanked off. I've still got that hole to do. But it's pretty much drop off at the fucking shot blasters, that is now. Next thing on the agenda is try and get these stuck fucking bolts out that are sheared off. I'm going to use the left-hand drill bit, which bites anti-clockwise, if you like. Then that should work them loose as I'm drilling it. If not, it'll drill them ready to be tapped in. I'll just lock tight the screws in. It'll be absolutely fine. We've got the one original at the front and two more either side. It'd be fucking great. They could just be right. So, left-hand drill, no, bag of wank. I'm yet to really have a great deal of success using them, to be fair. Like, I thought I'd give them a shot. 4mm drill, straight down the middle. Yep. I've cleaned up the counterbore a little bit because we're going to be a little bit off centre, but like I say, there's one good one. There's one broken tap that I'm leaving well alone, and two either side that are going to just act as pegs. All I've got to do now is run a M5 tap into those holes, and they'll be golden. I'm not going to do that right now because we're getting these powder coated, I believe. So the holes are going to get some abuse. In the meantime, I could do it actually and just leave bolts. Yeah, I'll do it and leave some bolts in like this, like that one. Yeah, BB. So I'm going to, off camera, you've seen me do this a million times. I'm just going to tap two holes. And Bob's your fucking auntie. Right, next up, we've got the Motor Martin. And this is a myriad of mechanical misfits. I'm trying to find M words. But what I'm doing, all I'm doing today, I'm going to make a pair of inch handlebars like, I'll call them Renthal style. They're like a tracker style, we'll call them. And I'm going to fit them with some risers and the switchgear supplied. So we're going to take all that shit off the front end, basically, all of this. We're going to make a pair of handlebars. And we're going to fit the fuckers and put all these goodies, there's bits and bobs and goodies in here, like in the Brembo box. Righto, so if this microphone's working, you can hear me properly. And it's got to set a top yoke off to do some machining because the riser bolt holes haven't got the clearance that I need for the risers that we're going to use. So, and they have this fucking pull together wedge type system installed, which if you follow our Dennis's fucking Buell rigid, I'll try and put a link up, whichever side it is. I'll probably forget, but check out my playlist, you'll see it. So you'll know what a fucking bastard these can be. So I'm having to use a slide hammer to draw the outside section, half of the wedge out. So there's no other way of getting it out. They allow provision. They put a thread in there so that you can screw something in, much like I am. And then you twonk it out. They come out really easy. Right, so that should have freed it up enough to gently twonk off. like fucking so. I can't believe that this is just a thick billet. There's no relief. There's nothing. I'd take the inside out, lose some weight, man. Fuck me, it must weigh fucking £10. Ain't it? I'll do some curls. You're looking good. Oh, you look so big. You have wings. You're so strong. Almost as strong as me. So now the problem we've got is that it can't really fucking show you. There, that stuck in. So we screw a bit of fucking threaded rod in there, and I'll film it this way so you can see a bit better. And then we get a hide, Norman hide. And free the bugger off. And put them to one side under the great ideas that can create problems fucking pile. They work well. To be fair, no, they don't work that well. I can't fucking get that one screwed in. So they kind of do the job, but they don't work as well as a proper pinch bowl. When you've got aluminium this thick, with no fucking slot or relief or fucking anything like that in it, then it's never ever going to stop. It's never going to squeeze up, really. So it seems a good solution, but they fucking just get stuck. They just jam up, you know what I mean? There's nothing to stop them fucking wanting to join up with each other. You tend to use stainless steel, which is because of the resistance to fucking corrosion, I guess, but stainless steel and aluminium aren't always the best of friends. Here we go, got it, fucking last one. Last one coming out, look. Thought I might be able to pull it out by hand. Happy days. Fortunately, there's plenty of room. These are the M12. This is the size. Need to be longer. I don't have any longer. If I've got two, I could machine this fucking pocket out. Anyway, fortunately, there's plenty of clearance there because this is the fucking headstock. So if we're touching shoulders with the headstock, it's not going to be the fucking best of days, is it? Them always need to be fucking drilled out. Bored out. That's a milling machine. So we're going to set this up in the milling machine, which is always, look at Dennis's engine lock. I need to get the hoist out and lift it up. Work smarter, not harder, Ralfy. I can't pick it up. You can keep that fat wanker. The boys can't lift him. Righto. So I know these are just 10 mil. So I put 10 mil bit of rod in, stainless rod, and I've very carefully moved my table until that is straight up and down. It's one of Joe Pye's techniques, if you follow Joe, is to feel. I love the tactileness, tactility, whatever it is, of such things. So we know that's bang on that hole, and we zero a DRO, not quite like so. Now, what I'll do next is I'll just put you in this fucking tripod, so bear with. There we go. Level you up a bit, pull you out a bit. So what I'll do next is swap that out for the drill size, for the right drill. Yeah, 12 mil clearance. So we need to fuck that off this way, which won't hurt because we did the DRO trick, if you remember. And then what I need to do is I'm going to drop the table because I want to take this all the way down until it's just shy of the bottom of the vise, so I don't drill through the vise. I know there's relief on the underside of that, but I can't see it, right? So I'm going to basically drop the whole thing down. I'm going to set a stop on the quill, so it'll only go until it's just shy of the deck, and Bob's your answer. So what I've done, I've took this down until it touches this parallel. So it's safe. I know it's not going to hit the bottom of the vise and make a mess of it. And I've set a stop. So it's as far down as it will go. It'll go all the way down until it hits that stop, which is where I need it to be. And now it clears the job. And we can wind this back to zero We on the DRO. Sorry for the shaky, I'm winding a big handle. 2, 3, 2, 1, 3/4. Come on. Oh, come on, fucker. Anyway, I can hit that mark, hopefully a bit nicer. Go on. I don't mind at 0.05. You do me. You're not 0.40. Come on. There we go. Bang on the money. Lock everything off. That'll be on the job. And we can bore it through. Righto. So that's all set. Everything's locked off. Let's get this show on the road. See how this goes. You should just go all the way down, straight to that stop, and then bump off. Bit of a squealer. Just give it a bit of fucking lube. How's that? Yeah, a bit more than. Chucks it everywhere. So, it's just coming up to the stop any second now, and that'll bump off, and then we're one down, one to go. Yeah, I hear it's cleared, look. Now it's going to hit the stop. Speed goes. Wind it back up. Sorted. Just like that. Clear this shit off. Because we don't want that in our face. I'll get some pliers on that and clear that off. Bear with. So, we'll just get rid of this fucking swarf. Right, so now we know, because I've measured, that I can send this way 86 millimeters, and that'll be bang on point for the next hole. So using the DRO, we go 80. Come on, a little bit more. There, we go there. Lock that off. This time I'm going to fucking lube it up with the fucking oil. It's a better fucking job, like. On. Get started. Power feed. There we go, happy days. Just the same as the other side. Once that's through, it'll knock itself off. And that's that done. Now I need to look at the underside to see if I fancy counterboring it more. Or not, although we'll just get some fucking long bolts, which I think we'll just get some fucking long bolts, to be fair. Alright, so we're almost there, look. Come on. There we go, that's through. Off with the power feed. Shut up then. Did you like that? Now then, the plot thickens because I found some 12mm bolts that are not quite long enough as it is, but if I flip it and machine the underside, they'll do nicely. So there's 2 birds, 1 stone job, that is. And I know, because I've set this at the vise, this is the fixed jaw of the vise, that my Y is bang on centre for these holes. So all I've got to do is find the centre again with using 12mm dowel, yeah, like I did last time with 10mm. 12mm dowel, 12.5, so ½ inch dowel, and 86mm, which I've written on the fucking vise. And Bob's your fucking auntie, ain't it? So we'll have this out. Get a little V-block holding it in. And we'll have a measure of how much of these there's not sticking through. Look. Oh, very little log. So we could go, we'll measure that. Excuse me. I'll measure that. And I'll measure how far into the risers the thread goes, and then we will counterbore for these accordingly. So we can set that back in there, look. Like that. We'll take this out of the way, actually. Let's fucking get that out of the way, look. We can set that back in there with this V-block holding it. Yeah, like so. And we can go from there, can't we? We can get a milling tool in here and we can centre this first and do what we've got to do and mill that out. Sorted. Righto, so exactly the same setup. We've touched this cutter on this surface. And then we've set a stop that it's off camera, you can't see it, that gives us the depth we want. We only need 15 mil. So we slowed it down a little bit. I'm going to bring it down until it just touches, like so. And then I'm going to let the power feed fucking take over. And here we fucking go. Oh, it's not fucking doing it, hold on. The power feed's not engaged, bear with. Fucking, have I done something wrong? Yeah. There you go. I'd moved the knob. So, there's your blows caps in. All the ways are locked off, all the leads are walked off. And we'll just let that cut, it's 15 mil deep. And then we'll move it that way, 86, and we'll be bang on for the next one. And have that clearance that we need for the bolts that we've got. Come on. Nearly there. There you go, locked off. We can now move this 86 mil. But no worries, we're all clear with the job, look. Get it up in the air. 85, come on, a little bit more, come on, 80. I am using a larger diameter mill than the clearance that I need for this. So we've got a little bit of wiggle room, and not a lot, and it wants to be about fucking right anyway, doesn't it? So now and again, in with the power feed, happy days. But that'll do its thing. So that gives us a nice bit of stick out and a nice flush fucking, look at that, it looks fucking peachy that, I'm well pleased with that. Happy days. Now we can get the risers on and the yoke back on the bike and then look at making some handlebars for it. Right, quick fast forward, you missed the bars. I had a visit and I didn't film while I was making the bars, so tough shit. There you go, you've seen me bend tube before. Seriously, they're alright. They suit it, don't they? I wasn't given much of a brief as goes that, so I've done like some Renthal, tracker, I don't know what you want to call them. I just call them Renthal style. Maybe a little bit flatter than the Renthals. You know, they often have a brace across, but they'd be too high. But not drag bars, so they're not flat. I reckon they're fucking peachy. Look cool as fuck from the side, to be fair. So, yeah, we'll get the controls on and we'll see what's what. Right, so first up we have these fucking rather natty. They're fucking cool as fucking they. Reservoirless. Use your pipe for your fucking, that's where you put your pipe on. That you have a remote reservoir for fluid in. And then you disconnect it when it's all set up. They're a racing item, aren't they, Brembo? So, weight is of a premium. I dare say these were fucking expensive, but I don't know. Because I wasn't involved in that part of the project. So, yeah, we'll get those on. Lovely. So, yeah, little 8 mil. And the detailing is fucking exquisite. So, what? Shove it on. Get the lever level with the end of the handlebar, like that. Have a guesstimate of where it's at. And then we can just give it a tweak. Ooh, a bit more of a tweak. The problem with holding it, the lever light to line it up, is that it puts tension on the clamp, so you think it's not going to move, and then when you let go, it fucking does. I've fucking got it now. I can't move the cunt. You also have. I'll bring you in close. Let me show you this. Hold on. So yeah, and fucking fit of focus. They have adjustable levers up this way, up and you can bend them where you want. So you come out that on the wonk now, up there if you needed to, you know what I mean? And then have this coming straight. Plus, if you come a gutser, they bend up rather than snapping off. So we got all that in and out on both. So we can have them to suit the rider's span. Next up is these motor gadget buttons that I don't know how they fit on. I've got to have to have a look. I think that brass bit's for when you got 7/8 bars, but it might not be. We'll have a look. I'll get the instructions out. The only visible fixing is that tiny little fucking Allen key there that I will investigate. Aha! The plot thickens. So we've undone that screw and they've come out to reveal a grub screw. In there, like. So that's that. And I've realised we have internal wiring to sort out at some stage. That copper doodah is made of brass for a start off. That brass ring is for if you're not using fucking inch bars. I'm guessing because fucking hell, it's super tight on there. I mean, I've fucking dressed these to within an inch of the fucking life. But that is still proper. There we go. Now we're there. See, it's not going to fit that way, which is the way it's designed because of this. But it's not going to fit on top either. Oh, sorry. It's not going to fit up top either, is it? We could fuck that off that way a bit and do the bendy thing, but it'll be on the bend. We can have it that way. We could have it. We could have this that way. Come on. Like that. But then his grip's going to be a bit weird. I don't know what he's doing for grips. Let me dig deeper. And there we have it, pot pickers. We've got what I am going to say is starter and then indicator. And then this side, I can't make this work the other way around. It clouts this, doesn't it? So we've got outer, indicator, iron low, or outer, indicator, so it matches the other side, iron low on a toggle. So that is one set of tracker style, rental style, Steve McQueen style, whatever's, on some nice chunky fucking risers on his yokes that I've remachined. What I need to do next is take the guts out of these, take the switches out, take the switch out and mark the bars because the wires run inside. And I'm not sure about where I'm going to bring them out. So, because the plot thickens, we've got this to fit with no mounting brackets or anything. I'm not even sure. M3, 2 Newton meters. So M3 and don't fucking tighten them up, is what I was telling me. And that's going to have to sit some fucking way. I will consult with the project manager, Wayne. So, happy days. Yeah, so there you fucking go. Let me move out of the way. Look, frame shot, Ralphy. That's a bit of a mismatch. So we've done a bit of this, we've done a bit of that. It's just regular mojo in the shop. I'm just tucking this fucking really expensive speedo in my top pocket so I can say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference. Check out my merchandise, lube merchandise. Fucking you know it makes sense. And my friends in the description below. And I'll catch you on the next one. Big love, everyone. See you soon.